disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks, or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Lord, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I could just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on.
I think you got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah.
6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his property with no partners involved.
He Floyd, like he got issues over here. He's still best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
You think he should step back in the ring?
I think you got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight. It took been 2 years.
I find that one unique aspect of this case that I think is different than many others that I see on a regular basis is the extent to which this happened in front of children old enough to understand what's happening. These were not infants. These were children in the report listed as 11 and 9 years old.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. built his entire brand around being money. But what if that image is starting to crack? The same man who once flaunted stacks of cash like they meant nothing, bought private jets like sneakers, and spent millions without hesitation is now facing serious questions. Reports suggest that his former accountant has come forward with actual financial records, raising doubts about whether Mayweather's empire is still as strong as he claims.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best, count money.
After years of rumors involving lawsuits, tax issues, questionable investments, and even crypto controversies, the situation appears to be reaching a breaking point. Allegedly leaked bank records paint a very different picture from a flashy lifestyle Mayweather continues to display publicly, one that looks far less stable than expected.
Everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed.
This raises a bigger question. How does someone go from being one of the richest athletes in history to facing financial uncertainty? The answer may not lie in the ring, but in decisions made outside of it. Mayweather's greatest opponent might not have been another fighter, but his own financial choices.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks, or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million.
According to claims from his former accountant, Mayweather's financial situation is far from what fans imagine. The same fighter who reportedly earned hundreds of millions in mega fights, including his bout with Conor McGregor, is now allegedly living paycheck to paycheck. While these claims are not officially confirmed, they have added fuel to the growing speculation.
EWV Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWV is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5". Some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out. Up top, every planet.
The accusations go even further. Reports suggest issues like overdrafts, delayed payments, unresolved tax problems, and ongoing legal disputes. There are also claims that some employees and business associates have not been paid, pointing toward possible deeper financial mismanagement behind the scenes.
You have a person with 20 million followers, but may not have 20 million in their bank account. So I choose fortune over fame.
Could you explain everything that's happened with the taxes over the last couple of days? Can you give us your side of the story?
Oh yeah. When I was on stage tonight, if you guys didn't see, from my Pacquiao fight, never even cashed a check. Still have 100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything when everything is okay. I still got.
What makes this situation so shocking is how much money Mayweather actually owned. As an undefeated champion and pay-per-view superstar, he generated enormous wealth throughout his career. But owning money and managing it are two very different skills, and critics argue he may have mastered only one.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life.
happy birthday, champ.
That's how we do it.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
I love that.
Mayweather's lifestyle has always been extreme. He reportedly spent tens of millions on luxury cars, many of which were rarely used. His collection wasn't just about transportation, it was about image, status, and making a statement.
Time to go. Let's go. Today, got two different topics to check it out. Down here. Look at the color up top. It's how me, yo, big. Honey, big. See, that's real lit.
The same goes for his private jets and luxury watches. Owning multiple jets and purchasing timepieces worth millions wasn't about necessity, it was about showcasing wealth. His famous diamond-encrusted watches became symbols of his larger-than-life persona. On a daily basis, Mayweather's lifestyle reportedly cost enormous amounts. From personal staff and luxury travel to gambling and high-end shopping, everything about his life reflected excess. He even claimed to carry huge amounts of cash regularly, reinforcing his money image. While many athletes invest in long-term assets or businesses, Mayweather often focused on maintaining his image. Instead of building stable financial systems, much of his spending went toward luxury and public perception.
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told no more handouts because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that. And then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys.
One major controversy came when Mayweather claimed to own dozens of properties in New York. However, investigations reportedly found little to no public evidence supporting these claims, raising serious questions about whether some of his financial statements were exaggerated.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I mean? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
This lack of transparency only added to concerns. When someone makes massive claims without proof, it naturally attracts scrutiny, especially from financial authorities and investigators.
Style, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Some reports even suggest that these claims may have been part of a broader attempt to maintain a certain public image during ongoing financial investigations. If true, that strategy may have backfired, bringing even more attention to his finances.
In this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York.
Another major point of debate surrounds the earnings from his fight with Conor McGregor. While the event generated massive revenue, analysts believe the actual amount Mayweather took home could have been significantly lower after expenses, taxes, and payouts.
Could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, you know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Critics, including Shiel Sonnen, have questioned the widely reported figures for years. Now, with new financial discussions emerging, those doubts are gaining more attention.
Forrest, you mentioned $100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a flight, not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year, over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good money because I know the fight business. I've been in the...
What's even more surprising is that reports suggest Mayweather was already dealing with tax issues before that fight took place. In fact, he allegedly needed that massive payday to cover existing debts, turning what looked like a victory into a financial necessity.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read, like
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was. $100.
If these claims are accurate, it changes the narrative completely. Instead of being a symbol of endless wealth, Mayweather's story becomes a reminder that even the highest earners can face serious financial challenges if money isn't managed properly.